Hey guys, it's Brigadier Child. I'm doing another video for you. Tonight's video is my Brit Army for Flames of War. So, well, as you can see, it's enough to constitute... Actually, I can make this all into one huge rifle company, but it doesn't really work very well, because I find if you're going to do infantry and try and have as little armour as possible. Otherwise, for instance, I got stuck in a mission where I was attacking onto a German fortified company, and the Shermans aren't actually that good as kind of armoured support, and they got obliterated, and my infantry didn't have the proper infantry support like artillery and anti-tank guns to really deal with what the Germans had. So yeah, but anyway, more about the list. So the infantry, there we go, are made up of Parachute Regiment, which is what I'll be running them as, and the contents of the Parachute Rifle Company. And oops, there we go. So that's your command there, with your 3 Piats, your 1, 2, 3 parachute rifle platoons with commander and 2 Piats each, which is pretty useful, to be honest. It makes a big difference. And that's what comes in that particular box set. But in addition to that, I have 3 Churchills, which it turns out are useless, but they're quite fun and they're quite characterful little tanks. I have the 2 Shermans from the original open fire set. They're not very nice, they're actually pretty horrible models, but the set was cheap. The Shermans from the new set, and I'll put up some stills of these, and these are really, really gorgeous. So as you can see, Firefly, 3 Shermans, and the commander's denoted by the guy poking out the cupola. And there's the other one, and these are stunning models. They're really, really nice. You have, these aren't actually part of this force, they just came with the starter set, which is the American Parachute Rifle Company. It's quite nice. The models are actually, these are probably the best 15mm infantry casts I've seen, to be honest. They're nicer than the regular Battlefront metals. The proportions are better. There's more detail. They were really easy to deal with. I don't like the slots in the bases, because I have my own thing I do with bases. But yeah, the actual models themselves were really astoundingly nice. And my mortar platoon, these guys are unbelievably useful. I'll usually add the Piat teams to them and then detach them out to, usually in my command platoon, use them as kind of a super tank hunter platoon. So these are the only unit that is actually, if I can get them into focus view, completely finished. They are, yeah, probably the ones I'm happiest with, and they're really, really useful, because, you know, they're Fearless Veteran mortars, fantastic for smoking to give the infantry cover, and even for knocking out gun teams, etc., especially German HMGs. So, yeah, overall, I really like the Brits in Flames of War. If I had the money, I would do a big, kind of 2,500 point British motor rifle company with maximum artillery, you know, 8 25-pounders, 8 5.5-inch guns, and you know, Achilles and a butt ton of 6-pounders and 17-pounders, especially now that they've been upgraded. The 6-pounders are fantastic, cheap, plentiful, and really good. Like cut down pack 40s basically. But yeah, it's a really good list. I've had some fun with this army. I'm going to try and play a few kind of low points games just with a parachute regiment theme. They're certainly not as fleshed out as my Germans, but at the minute I'm out of work, so I can't really add anything more to them, which is probably fine because it'll give me an opportunity to finish painting them up and basing them. As you can see, about one and a third units are as yet unpainted, they're just based, but all the command stands are painted and based, and these guys are painted and they've had their wash and they're just waiting on their basing, so a bit of flock, a bit of foliage. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas for what I should include with these, then drop me a hint. I think once I've got some money, so in the summer, after I've moved house again, I want to add some stuff that will go between both the armoured company and the infantry company. So yeah, I'm probably going to be adding artillery next, because that's the biggest advantage the Brits have, and air support, and then anti-tank guns. But that all takes money, and I want to start an early war army, because early wars just really, actually I'm surprised to say, I find much more interesting than late war, because the gameplay is quite different and the vehicles are really, really fun and cool, and all the armies play quite differently, all the factions. So yeah, you'll hopefully see some early war stuff out of me soon, and I want to get some Napoleonic stuff painted up as well, and some ancients, but that all takes money, and I've got to go and make some money, so I probably should go and do that now. Anyway, thank you for watching, I hope you've enjoyed, and a big shout out to all my new subscribers. I think I've had 3 or 4 of you guys in the last couple of days. I will do a proper video saying thank you, where I'll list your names, but at the minute I've been quite busy studying for my finals. Well, I say my finals for the first year. But yeah, thank you anyway, and I hope you guys all have a nice day.